Okay, hi everyone. I'm Shen from iPasslabs. This time we come to Korea to visit our customer Furiosa, and we are in their headquarters. Furiosa is a AI accelerator car vendor in Korea, and this is their product. RNGD. It's your newest product. It's the newest product. Support PCIe Gen 5 and just got the PCIe compliance program certificate and approval at July. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I'm Changjae Park, and I'm the lead of Highspeed interface design. So, yeah, this is we had a collaboration project for the testing the PCIe for our second generation product, which is this renegade. We pronounce it renegade, although we write in RNGD.
Oh, yeah, renegade.
Pronounce it renegade.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So it was a good collaboration, I think.
Yeah.
Welcome to our office. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So we test this DUT with a standard process from PCIe CTS. So no matter physical layer or protocol layer, it got very good performance. And of course, after we test the project, and Furiosa went to join a PCI workshop in San Francisco, and got the approval and all passed the certification from the workshop. So I would say that it's the very good performance for the future AI application hardware accelerator. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So our company was founded 2017. So it was 7 years ago.
Yeah, it's a new company, pretty new.
Pretty new. Actually, since then, many AI company has
compared to Samsung.
Of course. We're just startup. Just startup, and we have 140 people currently. So our company is to develop the AI inference chip. Currently, we are talking the AI inference, and this is the second product for the AI inference card. And so we also developed not only the card, we also developed the software, the full stack as a solution. So we are very we think that is the right way to develop the software and hardware all together, so that we can optimize the inference performance and the efficiency, better efficiency. So that's what our companies do.
Through those years from 2010, 2010 to
17.
But what I mean is the industrial migration very fast from the PC industrial to server storage, then goes to cloud technology, then right now goes to AI platform. So through these years and AI platform, I would say just beginning. And how do you think about this market in the future 5 years or 10 years?
On the AI market?
Yeah.
I honestly say it's a very open question. Even many experts cannot correctly predict. For example, some consulting companies or AI, there's an AI bubble there, but the other say still there are a lot of AI demand.
Okay.
So but we are on this side. We believe that AI demand is very high.
Yeah. So most of the AI topic in the market, they are talking about applications and software development like OpenAI, like ChatGPT. Yeah, so that's all about AI application. So the bubble, maybe the AI application will like a bubble or something, but for the hardware development, it's very important because this hardware development not only for those applications but also for the application like driverless vehicle or the drone and many things. So everybody wants level 4, right? Level 4, everybody wants that. But the reason right now are only up to level 2, just because the AI chip, inside of the AI chip, the transmission speed is enough. But the problem is the I/O, right? It cannot response like a human response, just because the I/O transmission power still limit.
Yes.
Yeah. But AI the transmission I/O like PCI Express, like high-speed Ethernet. The reason they are keep going upgrade the data rate frequently, just because the technology want to fulfill humans thirsty. Yeah. So our hardware engineer, we just try to fulfill such kind of request from human being. Yeah. So it's just beginning. How many years it will continue growth, we don't know. But we are working on this way to increase our transmission capability and help the technology moving forward. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Basically, as you mentioned, many companies are focusing on, emphasizing the ChatGPT or application models, but they has to be run on the hardware anyway.
Yes.
So the question is, definitely they require more computing power.
Yes.
And it requires more electrical power.
Yes.
So overall, the cost from the power itself is growing very fast.
Yes.
So they try to have a more efficient or eco solution eventually, but they only have one solution, hardware solution, right?
Yes.
So that's why many companies like us try to, prepare some good alternatives for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's apart from the model itself, hardware still there's a room for optimization in that point of view.
Yes.
And also, as you mentioned, it's not only the server or data center. There's another different form factors like a robot and vehicles, and they requires more different requirement like interface, long interface, not the PCIe, for example.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that way, the other community try to optimize their interface technology. So there are many room for going forward.
Yes.
To get there, right?
Yes.
That human wants.
Yes. Yes. So from the IC design part, that's why CPU industrial and GPU industrial is quite different, and based on the calculation power, because of the GPU or NPU, DPU, they have more power efficiency and the thermal efficiency rather than the CPU. So that's why NVIDIA right now is the top one, because it's pretty, it's the pretty lucky for NVIDIA. Yeah, because the technology moving migrate to the GPU industrial, and making the GPU can collect the GPU calculation power, so it can compete with the CPU performance. So that's why the AI world is so hot, and we finally have the way to develop development more powerful product in the future. Yeah, so the company like Furiosa is very important in the future because you have unlimited possibility to build up the no matter DPU or NPU in the future for future calculation power usage.
Yeah, as NVIDIA, I think they were successful to capture this opportunity from graphic computation to the AI computation.
Yes.
I think the Jensen has prepared for a long time to that.
Yeah.
But right now, the fact is that anyway, GPU is for basically from the graphic GP, even GPU is not. We cannot say it's quite optimized for the AI application. So that's why the company like us, many NPU company, try to make the dedicated processor for inference only. That's how we get more power efficiency than GPU. So eventually we try to come up with more efficient processor for the AI.
Yeah.
So that's what we see as a value.
Yes, and on the board level, PCIe SIG still working on the transmission line improvement.
Right.
So that's why PCIe SIG established optical cable working group. So the first step will be OBO, the onboard optics. But in the future, co-packet CPO will be the future transmission channel instead currently copper channel. Yeah, so it will increase the transmission speed very a lot in the future. So overall, SerDes, the SerDes vendor like Furiosa response for improve the inside of the SerDes calculation speed and power, and the system vendor or the company like iPasslabs, we are working on how to improve the transmission line speed, how to improve that, and make data speed from SerDes can match PCB or the optical transmission speed, and make the AI world more mature and go to the next step.
Yeah, actually, I think recently many companies are interested in the speeding up the high-speed interface. I think it's quite related to the AI boom up.
Yes.
Because before the AI, actually there's no much traffic between the processor to processor.
Yes.
So maybe just storage to processor, that's all about the high-speed interface. But right now, AI is about the parallel processing, right?
Yeah.
Among all the different spread CPUs or NPUs.
Yes.
And they have to work together, and they can see more efficient processing in the AI application.
Yeah.
So we need more high-speed interfaces between the processor, between the card, between the system.
Yes.
So that's why many companies try to get higher bandwidth interface solution. That's why they look at even optics and chip-to-chip interface, PCIe as well.
Yes.
PCIe has been a kind of a standard interface for like a general interface for all the system. So I think they got more higher motivation from this. Industry.
Yeah. So most of our customer or people, they question about why we need a PCIe Gen 5 or PCIe Gen 6 So such high speed transmission rate because Gen 4 is enough for graphic transmission, graphic. But the main reason just because of AI. Once we complete the hardware design and the hardware can support more powerful calculation power and more high-speed data transmission, then the software company or the firmware company or some AI application can use such more powerful hardware to create our future, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
that's great. Yeah.
yeah, we
So I think the interface, the complexity or the difficulty, it's getting, more difficult to make it work. Actually, even now it's still difficult. When we develop this chip, we have a HBM as a DRAM. Because I'm an interface guy, so our part is in charge of DRAM and PCIe. Both of them were a major concern because if they don't work, it's it's done, right?
yeah.
So that is a very vital function to make it as a product. So that's why we establish we try to get everything ready even before chip is coming. So that's why we engage the project in advance. And then when the silicon came up, that was May this year.
Okay.
We started the silicon test from May, and we think everything is ready. If something happens, we can just do this, and even we can ask help from us so that we can prove this. And luckily, and as expected, we got everything very smoothly passed.
Yeah.
So,
I'm pretty surprised. Just your chipset just ready on May, but through maybe just 1 or 2 months for the signal validation, then once to join PCIe workshop, then you got the approval and pass everything.
Yeah, right.
So
it was it was faster than our expectation. We heard some other companies, they took even 1 year to get the compliance test.
Yeah.
We got it past like 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty amazing. Yeah. It's for our experiment. You can say we can say you are the first customer that we made. You can pass the whole testing on the first sample released. Yeah, because some of our customer they need they have a second phase or 3 phase, then they can ready for the certification. But just 1 phase of your product.
Yeah. We very appreciate this project together. So but still, the concern is that maybe the next project we will have the same concern like a PCIe. This is Gen 5, but we are moving to the Gen 6.
Yes.
We will have the same worry when chip comes, so we need to get prepared for that. So we will have the same concerns and
okay. For the chipset design, it's your part. We are not really familiar with that, but on the board level, especially Gen 6 transmission signaling is quite different rather than the Gen 5 from NRZ to PAM4. So there are more consideration that need to consider about on the PCB design. So at this part, due to iPasslabs will have a PCIe Gen 6 test picture design, and we actually grabbed some pattern about how to solve impedance issue and return loss issue from E3, Taiwan E3. So we can help you for the PCB design part in the future.
Okay.
Yeah, let's moving forward together. Yeah, to build up the AI world. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.